baby, don't worry about the cash out, bitch. I don't know why you trying to make enemies. I don't know like where you at, like mentally.
Hey, it's Fat Rat from Kamereon Society here. I just wanted to let you know a few things before this video starts. So basically, there will be a channel update coming soon, so definitely look out for that. It's basically just telling you everything that's been going on. So today, this is the Yung Bambi interview. I've been sitting on this one for a while. I have another one I've been sitting on for a while. I just need to edit them. Also, make sure you go check out our Twitter, Instagram. But that's basically where you will find most of any updates that we have before we tell you about them in videos. This was a really good interview. I really enjoyed interviewing Yung Bambi. So just like started off, do you want to just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, for sure. So my rap name is Yung Bambi. I'm 20. I live in San Antonio, Texas, but I grew up in London, and then I moved to Boston, and then I moved to San Antonio about 2 years ago. I started rapping about the same time, well, less than 2 years ago, but I started rapping about like March 2015. But I've been producing like hip hop and house for about 4 years now. And I stopped producing house music, and yeah, that's pretty much me. Just, I'm just a pretty simple dude. I don't go to school right now. I'm going to school next year at the University of Texas. I currently work for like an education-based nonprofit, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just chilling, doing me.
So what's the non-profit education thing you're doing at the moment?
It's called City. So it's like an education-based nonprofit. So I'm 20, and I work with high school freshmen who are like 13 or 14 at this high school called Lanier High School, and I teach them in math, like in algebra. So that's like my day job, you know. It's like pretty cool. Like graduated high school, wanted to do something to like give back, and so that's why I moved to Texas, just for that job actually. So it's a dope organization.
So what are you going to be studying once you get to university?
I'm gonna be doing it's arts and entertainment technology. So it's like audio engineering and production. So like people like know me mostly as a rapper and all that, but like honestly, I'm a producer before anything. And so I want to study audio engineering when I go to college, and then it's also coding. Anyone who knows me knows I'm like a fucking huge like nerd. Like I code a lot in my spare time, and I love doing all that stuff and working with computers and all that. And like in San Antonio, like there's like one other really good audio engineer for hip hop, but most of the other ones are shit. So it's like kind of like me and him are kind of the two. So like really, like people know me as a rapper, but I'd say I influence more on doing like mixing, mastering for people, like a lot, pretty much like every big San Antonio rapper. Like I've done at least one song where I've mixed and mastered their stuff or produced for them or something. So, but that's kind of that's what I'm gonna do when I go to school.
So how long have you been rapping for?
Rapping. Okay, so all right. How I got into rapping. Let me see. So I was producing and I was making beats. I don't know if you are that familiar with like underground SoundCloud producers. Like I don't know if you know like Kurosu or Downtime or like Hounds. He's like a pretty big producer. Like they've been my homies for like a minute. And for my senior, we were making like just kind of SoundCloud beats, I guess. But like this is before people were like rapping on SoundCloud beats. You know what I mean? Everyone was still using the whole like Metro Boomin type beat. No one was rapping on shit like that, like Virus would produce, or like Ginseng. Like no one was doing shit like that. And so I actually started rapping as a joke, and my first song Games was kind of a joke. And basically like for my senior year, I was like, all right, so I've been producing, I want to step into the realm of mixing, mastering, so I'm going to produce a 3-track EP for like local Boston rappers and like record all of it and mix and master it. And like the rappers were trash that I was working with, like they were so fucking bad, and like I just was like, what the heck, like I could do a better job than this, so why didn't I start rapping? So I put out one song called Games, which was produced by Kamereon in Downtime. And then I put out a second song called Purple Potions, and it was like, all right, whatever. And then like I put out this song called Timmy Two Phones, and like it got kind of big at the time. Like it got like 3K plays in like a couple weeks, and I was like, fuck, because I was used to getting like 500 plays like total on the track when I was producing. I was like, all right, so like I'll maybe continue rapping. And like when I moved to Texas, that's when I stuck with rapping full time. Like that's when people started calling me Bambi. Like I rapped under the name Yung Bambi before, but like in Texas, that's just like what people know me as. Like I don't really tell people my real name.
So where did you get the name Yung Bambi from?
So my biological mom, she passed away when I was 7. But music, I spent my first like 7 years with her. She was a huge influence on my life. She was a music teacher. She was a violin teacher, and she taught music in Zimbabwe and South Africa. And like then, I was born in South Africa, but I only lived there for a year. And then we moved to England, and there was always music in our house, and like she taught me violin and piano. So you know what I mean. And so like, but when my friend, he was over one time like, just freestyling in my basement, and he was like, well, my real name's Sianda. He was like, Sianda, with his mother dead, I call him Yung Bambi. And I was like, damn, bro, that's fucked up. Like, I was like, that's fucked, but low key, like, that's kind of lit. So I just kept his name. So like, as the name actually means like a lot to me. Like I do a lot of my music for her, and so the name means a lot to me. So that's why I go by Bambi or Yung Bambi.
So can you give me like your top 3 rappers and your like top 3 producers if you have any?
Fuck, dude, that's hard, dude. Alright, producers is I don't know if I can do top 3, but I can give you like a list. I like, alright, so like number 1 gotta be the homie Kurosu. Like he's so slept on. It's not even funny, bro. Like like that's my homie for like 3 years, and like I never met him just over the internet. Kurosu, Hounds, Downtime, Dead Spencer, that's my nigga as well. The Virus, like I love people fuck with Virus. He's good. I would definitely say, bro, like Kurosu, Downtime, like top 2, like off top, and then like Hounds. Probably like Kurosu, Downtime, Hounds, and like Dead Spencer. Like that's like my squad right there. Rappers, I don't know if I can give you 3. Kamiyada, that's the homie right there. Kamiyada, Baby No Money, Skio Pierre. Anyone who listens to this on YouTube, like the name Skio Pierre. This kid is 17. I guarantee you, in like 3 years, this kid's gonna be fucking huge. And like, I'm not talking about like underground huge. I mean like real like huge. Like you heard it here for Skio Pierre. Like he's fucking lit. Baby No Money, Kamiyada, Skio Pierre, KP, Original God, just all the Midnight Society crew are like so fucking good, dude. And like Trippy the Kid, Maxwell's, Dank Sinatra, like, you know what I mean? And like Lund, he's not a rapper, he's a singer, but like that whole crew is like, they're the homies, and like they're so good, bro. Like give it a couple years, like a lot of them are gonna make it big for sure. So yeah, like they have a lot of talent, and yeah, there's so much talent on SoundCloud, and like with that whole clique. And I don't know if you know, but like a lot of us in October went to LA to like do this big show. Baby No Money was supposed to be there actually, but he couldn't go because of school. But it was like me, Kamiyada, Original God, like all these other niggas like met up in LA and did this show, and it was so fucking sick. Like it was just cool to meet everyone in real life. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all from all over the place. Like Phantom came, like he's like from Canada. Someone else came from Canada. Like I was from Texas. Like people came from the East Coast. Like it was just cool for everyone to go and meet in one place. Like people who I'd known for like 3 years over the internet, and like actually get to meet them face to face. Like that was so fucking sick. But yeah, those would be the top. Like there's a lot of contenders right now. Oh, also Lil West. Lil West is a rapper that's gonna get big for sure. Like hands down.
Are there any particular themes that you like to write about in your music?
Damn. Okay, so I'm like a really like happy person. Like anyone who knows me like knows I'm a really happy person. But I guess like I'm not like a violent person like at all. I mean like people like start shit with me and like start beef with me, especially in San Antonio. Like San Antonio can get kind of violent, honestly. Like that's the one thing I don't like about the rap scene is like people get really violent and like parties get shot up and like stuff like just dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, and so, but in my I guess my music is kind of like my like active release of like internal like I don't know, like I don't use like angst, but like that whole like darkness. Like I remember like in high school, like I got into like Sash, you know what I mean? Like I listened to Bones a lot, and for me I was like, fuck dude, like this is like my modern day like Nirvana. Like I used to listen to Nirvana and then like I got into Sash and shit. So I guess just kinda like the dark themes, like kinda dark twisted themes. Like I either rap in like a really high pitched voice or it's like a really deep voice. Like I don't rap in like the voice that I talk in. Like it's different. And then I guess like one thing like about my music is different is like my rhyme schemes. I like to use like really interesting rhyme schemes. Like in my new song Blow, like there's lines like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, ain't never trust no fucking hoe. Or like in Puke, it's like can't fuck no bitch with itty bitty titties, ganging niggas and bad bitches with me. Thought he fuck with everybody. Like I like the triplet rhyme schemes with like a triplet throw and a flow and like 3 rhymes within a line. Like I love like that. That's like I would say like my kind of signature sound. Like that choppy like triplet flow with like 3 like rhymes within a flow. I wouldn't say I rap about like satanic stuff. Like I'm not like into the whole like Suicide Boys like worship. Like that shit's kind of whack to me, bro. Like them niggas probably go to church every Sunday too on some fucked up shit. Like I don't know. Like I'm not into that. I don't know. I just like rap about like twisted shit. Like I haven't done a music video, but when I do one, like I want it to be like insane. Like insane.
Who have you like collabed with?
Alright. Damn. Alright, so who I like collabed with? Okay, so originally like when I first started rapping, I was way more focused on collaborating with different producers. So let me see. Well, I have like producer wise, like the ones I mentioned before, and like when it comes to like me making a song, like I don't just like buy a beat and like rap over it. Like I love to work with producers and make songs, you feel me? So like I definitely see like all my like pretty much besides Blow. Like Blow was like the only song where like I just bought a beat and like rapped on it, honestly. But like Puke with Hounds, like Hounds and I have like a whole fucking 6-track EP just sitting, and like who knows if we're ever gonna release it. It's just sitting there on my hard drive. And then I work with KP and Maxwell's. My biggest song, which has like 40K, I worked with, I don't know if you know who Lund is, like he's a singer. And I actually sing on the song, I don't rap on it. It's like Lund, Foreign Forest, and Drake Keekan. I have another one with Foreign Forest coming out. I have a song with Chippy Little Kid and Baby No Money coming out. I don't know if you know who Kel Bender is. He's like a big producer. Like he's been the homie for a minute. We have like a lot of stuff coming out. I can't really like talk about it. I have a song produced by him featuring Kamiata, which is coming out soon. And then I guess one thing, I guess I can kind of like announce it. Like we've talked about it. A bunch of the artists who I've talked about before, we're setting up a tour in 2017 in the summer. As of now, it's just Texas, like the 4 major cities in Texas: Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio. But it's like a lot of people. Like it's Kamiata, Baby No Money. I think Ginseng's gonna come. The Virus is gonna come. Foreign Forest. Fuck it. Original Gods, Young Zila, Maxwell, Stank Sinatra, Chippy the Kid, Young Bitch, Phantom Kane, Cal Killoon, like a lot of people like on this big ass tour. Swarzy, Syringe, like it's a big tour, and that's happening in June 2017.
Shit, that sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's I'm organizing all of it because like I'm the Texas-based person, but like this is, and the thing about this tour, bro, is it's like we're booking really small venues. So they sell out because we want each show to be a rager. Like a lot of people make like book tours and then they book like the biggest venue they can book, and like 100 people, 200 people show up, but it feels really empty, you know, because like you booked this big ass venue. But nah, bro, like we're all into the vibe of like raging, and so like I feel like in 6 months, like when it's June, like at least one person of that is gonna like blow up big, and it could be Kamiyati. You know what I mean? The Syringe is already pretty big, and like all these people, we could definitely draw a crowd of like 200 people. But like we're trying to book venues that are gonna fit like 50 to 100 people, so it's packed and sells out, and people like, damn, I missed that tour. You know what I mean? Like that's the vibe that we're for. Like I don't care how many people come as long as it's packed and it's lit. Like it could be 10 people and like a bedroom, but it's gonna be lit because it's 10 people in a bedroom. You know what I mean? Like so that's how the tour is coming. It's gonna be fire.
So what do you think, like, the best song you've made is?
Damn. Alright. Well, Puke is like one of my biggest songs. I like Puke a lot. I definitely, if someone was like, alright, let me listen to one Yung Bambi song. I would say Puke. Blow, the one I just put out, did pretty well. Like I dropped it on Friday. It already has like 3K plays. But like, I don't know. It's okay. I like Candy Flip. Waiting. People listen to Waiting. It's like me singing, and it's different than all my other stuff. But I would probably say Puke. Like it's like if I want to listen to one Yung Bambi song, like it would be Puke. So produced by Hounds, and so I would check that out for sure.
So have you got any projects planned?
Damn. Okay. So like, I dropped. Okay, so like I did a 2-track little thing with Downtime last year, like right when I moved to Texas, and I dropped a 3-track EP with Downtime, and fuck, it was like right when I broke up with my girlfriend. I was all sad, so I made this emotional EP. So that was like August, and so I dropped that then. And okay, here's the thing for me with like projects is it's like until you have a really big fan base, I'm like a big fan base, and I'm talking like 5K plus followers. It's really hard to drop a project because like most people aren't gonna listen to like a 6-track like project. You know what I mean? Only the diehard fans are. And so maybe like when I reach like 3K or 5K, I'll drop a project. But like right now, I'm just interested in like getting hip-hop singles, and then I'll drop a project. But me and Hounds have the Dog Deer EP. So like, cause these Hounds, like I'm Bambi, like we have the Dog Deer EP. And so, like, probably actually when I get bigger, like, I'll drop it or, like, redo it and then drop it. So, Puke is part of the Dog Deer EP. And then there's other song I have released called Murder House, which is part of the Dog Deer EP. But there's still 4 other tracks that haven't been released yet.
So, how much time do you normally spend on making a track, normally?
Damn. All right. So, my process, okay, so, like, I'm going to tell you, like, I never, like, sit down and write. Like, I never just, like, sit down and write music. Like, so the only time I've ever like sat down and written music is for the Downtime EP, and that's because I was just like sad because I broke up with my girlfriend, and then so like I like made this EP. But like normally, I get a beat and then I write to the beat, and so that's like how I make music. Like I don't just like sit down and write. You know what I mean? So I would say I'd either find a beat on SoundCloud or someone would email me one, and then I don't know, I'll probably sit down and write to it for maybe 20-30 minutes, and then I like mix and master all my own stuff, and I have all the equipment set up in my room, so then I probably record it. It takes 30 minutes, so probably a song from start to finish takes about an hour or so. But then if it's a collab with someone and they live far away, you know, you have to do your stuff, export your stuff, send it to them, have them do their verse, send it back to you to mix it, then send it to someone else. So, like, that can take anywhere from a few days to a week to a few weeks, depending on how quickly other people get their stuff done.
Where do you see, like, yourself having progressed in the next 5 years?
I don't think I'm going to be rapping 5 years from now, if I'm going to be honest, because I'll be 25. I don't know. Like we'll see what happens. Honestly, I definitely want to do music, but that's for me more focused on the school side. So you know, I'll go to school for 4 years, get my degree, then hopefully get a job just in the audio engineering business, doing something with that. I mean, okay, so since going to LA in October, I've gained 500 SoundCloud followers, which is like a lot. Like it's gone up pretty quickly, and so I think for a lot of us, in the next year, 2-3 years, it will get pretty big. I mean, I want to hit 5K by the end of 2017. That would be nice. Maybe the money thinks that me and him are gonna hit 10K, but I don't think we're gonna hit 10K. I mean, he might, but I don't think I'm gonna hit 10K. But I'd like to hit 5K by the end of 2017, and in the way that my music has been growing, that's not too far of a goal to reach. But I don't know. I don't see myself like rapping for that long. I don't want to be like that guy who's like 30 years old and is rapping. I don't know. That's just not what I'm trying to do.
So, last question. If you could collab with any artist, who would it be?
Damn. That's so hard, dude. Okay. That's such a hard question. Okay, that's a really hard question. I mean, producer-wise, Hounds, like, just, me and him have a really good synergy, and so I wouldn't say there's a producer that, like, I'd want to work with. Maybe, like, Wonder Girl. Like, I think she's a really cool producer. And then, rapper-wise, probably Lil West or Indica. I'd love to do a song with either Lil West or Indica. Like, I think they're both really cool and have really good sounds. Like, maybe Lil Aaron, but probably a song with me, Lil West and Indica. I'd be, oh my god, like, that's like the perfect song for me right there. Produced by Downtime. Me, Lil West, Indica, produced by Downtime. That's the perfect song in my opinion, right there.
Okay, sweet. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you check out Yung Bambi's stuff. All the links to his social medias and anything along those lines will be in the description below. So make sure you go show him some love. And yeah, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to Kamereon Society. Thank you.
Can't fuck no bitch with any